Well, conservation workers and researchers have just gathered in Dunedin for the annual Yellow-Eyed Penguin symposium. Bruce McKinlay from the Department of Conservation was involved and he's here to tell us all about it. Good evening to you, Bruce.
Good evening, Callum. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to you tonight.
What were the main issues discussed on Saturday? On
Saturday at the symposium we had about 15 speakers that talked about a range of research, management concerns, reporting back on their year's activities. And the issues that they covered were things about improvement to habitat, issues with tourists and unfettered tourism, the impact of predators, the impact of disease, and just how the season between last season 2014 and 2015 went for yellow-eyed penguins on the Otago coast.
So I guess what most people want to know is how is the yellow-eyed penguin population? What's its current status?
So with one or two exception, numbers at the breeding sites that we monitor on the Otago coast are declining, and we think that there are a number of causes of this, whether chicks are picking up diseases that they haven't in the past, and also we've had one or two events that we can't quite explain what's going on there.
So would you say things are improving or getting worse for the population?
I think things are getting worse at the moment for the population, mainly, Callum, because there's a couple of things going on with disease, for example, that we really can't get a handle on. There's been a large amount of effort, a lot of which was talked about at Saturday at the symposium, trying to drill into what's the cause of some of these diseases that yellow-eyed penguin chicks in particular are having to deal with and are killing a few of them. So
is disease the main threat then to the penguins' survival, or are there other factors?
Well, there are other factors. I mean, in the summer just gone, there were, for the first time, for a very long time, there were an awful lot of barracuda injuries to adult yellow-eyed penguins. And what seems to be happening is that the yellow-eyed penguins are being attacked by barracuda that nip them in the feet and then damage the tendons or the bone joints. And so we had quite a few penguins having to go north to Massey for quite intensive hospital care. And that's something we haven't done in the past, and it's also something that we're not quite sure why this change in behaviour or the level of interaction between yellow-eyed penguins and barracudas has occurred off the Otago Peninsula coast.
How can residents assist here?
Well, there's a lot of work going on. Yellow-eyed penguins, I think, are unique in New Zealand. There's a large amount of community-based management and protection going on. Organisations such as the Yellow-Eyed Penguin Trust are providing a lot of habitat and working with managers and being reserve managers throughout the range to actually improve the situation for yellow-eyed penguins. Other organisations, be it commercial operations like Penguin Place or volunteer groups such as Penguin Rescue up at Kātiki Point, are all doing their bit to actually manage their sites to improve the situation for yellow-eyed penguins on the land.
So, Bruce, what's DOC's priority then in the next year, looking towards the next season for the yellow-eyed penguin?
So we really want to get a good handle on what's going on with the disease. These disease issues, can we drill into the actual basic cause of some of these disease? And then we also really want to start engaging with marine scientists in the marine sphere to actually understand or build a research program that can actually start to tease apart some of the complicated things that are going on at sea.
All right, Bruce McKinlay from the Department of Conservation, thanks for your time this evening.
Thank you, Callum.